Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Chef Bae page. Sherry Smith here, and I am back with another delicious recipe. Today we're making juicy, hearty, stuffed bell peppers, and these are guaranteed to satisfy. You combine the pepper steak, the rice, and gravy along with the bell peppers, you are in for a treat. So let's get right into this recipe and check out the description box below for all the ingredients. Before we get into the video, go ahead and tap that like button and hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed already. So let's get into this recipe, you guys. I like to first start off by cleaning my vegetables. I'll get some veggie wash from the store, no specific brand, and I'll wash my vegetables off. I'll pat them dry and then transfer them to the cutting board. For this recipe, I'm using a yellow, orange, green, and red bell pepper, but you can definitely use all green bell peppers, especially if they don't have the other ones in stock and if they're more cheaper and cost efficient. The green bell peppers are usually a lot milder, not in terms of heat, but just in terms of the sweetness. But when you get to the red, orange, and yellow bell peppers, they are a little sweeter and they are really, really good in my opinion. So they're perfect for this dish. So as you can see, I'm cutting the tops off the bell peppers and I'm removing the insides and the seeds, and I'm making sure not to cut or puncture the actual bell pepper. So now we're going to take this garlic and herb butter and I put it in the microwave for like 20 seconds just so it could soften up enough for me to spread it onto the bell peppers. Now I'm going to start by adding some of that butter inside of the bell peppers. And then I'm going to take each pepper one by one and start spreading that butter around. Now, if you're being super health conscious, you can definitely leave this part out, but this part provides so much flavor. If you can't find this exact butter in the store, you can definitely use one comparable to this butter, or you can even grab a stick of butter in your kitchen, throw it in a bowl, add a few seasonings in, like some garlic powder, some onion powder, even a little parsley, and that will help kick this up as well. Now that we're done adding butter to the inside, we're going to add some on the outside as well. I'm going to add these into a baking dish, and I'm going to take these and bake them on 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes until they soften up. And as you can see, I saved the tops of the bell peppers because we're going to cut these up and we're going to add them into our rice mixture. Now, I don't know about you, but I am tired of eating the same thing over and over again. Some days I just rather not eat. I'd rather just drink a protein shake because I'm tired of eating the same stuff. Back in the day, my grandma made stuffed bell peppers a few times, but she didn't make them often. And as I was thinking about her and reminiscing about her cooking the other day, I figured this is exactly what I need in my life. These babies are packed with all type of goodness. They're perfect for dinner or even meal prep. And I promise you guys, you are really going to want to try this recipe. Next, you want to dice up your onion and you want to sit that aside with your bell peppers. And this is the perfect time to go preheat your stove. Take you a pot, put in some water and boil it, and you want to cook you some rice. I'll leave all the specific measurements in the description box. And now we're going to grab a bowl. You want to throw in all your vegetables, and now you want to mix it all up until it's well combined. I love when I'm eating a colorful dish. Soon as I see the dish, I already know it's going to be the bomb.com. So just stay tuned, you guys, because trust me, this recipe is definitely going to be a hit. But I'm going to take my mixture and I'm going to separate it in half because I'm going to use half of this in the rice and I'm going to use the other half for something else. So now take your skillet, put it on medium-high heat, throw in about a tablespoon of butter, and we're going to take half of our mixture and we're going to throw it in and saute it. I usually cook my veggie mixture for about 5 or so minutes. I like the veggies to sweat and break down and get a little bit tender. Now next we're gonna add in some garlic, but don't judge me because I did use some garlic. Sometimes when I go to the grocery store, the garlic looks amazing. It looks nice, robust. It's a nice size. And sometimes that garlic looks like it's bottom of the barrel. So we're going to use some garlic for today's recipe, but you can definitely, and you should definitely use real garlic if you can. Next, we're going to add in some Chef Bae all-purpose seasoning salt. And you can find my website easily in my bio, or you can just type in cuttingupwithbae.com and it will lead you to my awesomely delicious seasonings, all handcrafted, all made by me. So now that your rice has boiled, you're going to add your rice into this veggie mixture and you want to mix it up until it's well combined. Now tell me that does not look delicious. It's already fragrant in here with the peppers and the garlic and the onion. So now we're going to take our rice mixture and set it aside because we're going to work on our pepper steak next. Now we're going to go ahead and clean off our meat. We're going to wash it in cool water. I'm not about to argue with y'all or discuss washing my meat. That's what we about to do today. So we're going to season up our meat with some more of that Chef Bae seasoning. I love this seasoning because it's not salty. It's not like the other major seasoning salt that's super orange and super salty. This ain't that. So we're going to season our meat liberally. We're going to mix it up until it's well coated. And then I'm actually going to hit this with a little bit of smoked paprika. Usually paprika is used for just a garnish, let's say on some potato salad or some deviled eggs. But when you get smoked paprika or even sweet paprika, now baby, now you're elevating your dish, okay? That's also available on my website. So now we're going to take a little bit of that herb butter. We're going to throw it into our skillet on medium-high heat. We're going to add in the other half of our bell pepper. We're going to add some more of that garlic. And now we're going to add in our meat. And we're going to let this cook and let it simmer. Now, I like to get this type of meat because it's not tough. It's not chewy at all. It's nice and it's tender. And in my opinion, it's perfect for this dish. Now I'm going to mix the vegetables and the meat together, and that looks so delicious by itself, but we're almost done. Now we're going to make our gravy. We're going to take some beef broth, pour that into a measuring cup. We're going to pull out our flour, and then we're going to start on our gravy. Making homemade gravy is so easy, and once you get past the intimidation, you will make gravy at home all the time. Trust me. So as you can see, I added some Worcestershire sauce to this beef broth. I'm going to add just a little bit of soy sauce as well. Then we're going to take some flour and we're going to add that in as if we're making a slurry. If you guys have not hit that like button, do your girl a favor and go ahead and smash it so that way you'll be notified about other videos. You just want to mix this broth mixture for about 2 to 3 minutes, just until it looks like this, and then you know you're good to go. So now we're going to take this and we're going to pour it into the skillet with our meat and our veggies. And I'm going to reduce my heat down to medium-low heat. And that's going to allow these beautiful flavors to mesh and to create a beautiful gravy. The gravy looks so rich and so decadent and so delicious. It's almost if you can taste it just by looking at it. But we're almost done, you guys. We're going to take our bell peppers and we're going to line them up one by one. Go ahead and grab that rice that we made and you want to start filling up the cups one by one. I fill them up around halfway, but you can definitely add as little or as much rice as you like to. Keep in mind, you can make this recipe with your children. You can make it for your boo for a date night. You can even make it for the holidays. So this is definitely one of my favorites, and this definitely will be in my hard copy cookbook. You guys can check that out on my website. It will be dropping in a few weeks, and I'm so excited. It's been long overdue and past due. So I'm definitely dropping that hard copy, and I hope you guys will check it out and let me know your thoughts. Now it's time to add our pepper steak and our gravy. Now, if you're serving this immediately, then yes, add the meat and gravy. But if you're not ready to serve it yet, then hold off on adding that meat and that gravy just yet. And here's a tip. When your gravy is nice and piping hot, it will be more fluid or quote unquote thinner. But as that gravy starts to cool off, it will coagulate or get thicker. So that's just something to keep in mind with your gravy sauce. And the hard part is primarily done. I'm just gonna take these next bell peppers and put some more meat and gravy on top. And then literally you can serve them just like this. Or if you wanna serve them next to something else, definitely let me know in the comments below what you would serve this dish with. But I personally think it is perfect just the way it is. And I think you'll feel the same way. So once you try this recipe, do me a favor, come back in the comments and let me know how you like it. And there you have it, perfectly stuffed bell peppers. Just look at these, y'all. They are tender, flavorful, and they are packed with all that deliciousness. Now, you could add some cheese on here if you want to. That's not a problem at all. But either way, they are going to be a hit at your dinner table. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you'll never miss a delicious recipe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.